Oh, what is going on, everybody?
What's up? What was that? I don't know.
Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice.
You sounded like you were saying the intro while trying to avoid a bee.
I know, right? I had to mix it up somehow. So when we left off, we reunited with Maya.
With you okay?
And yes, we reunited with Maya. And as is per ritual of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney lore, she has to be in trouble.
Arrested.
We have to defend her. And for some reason, Emma is here. And we need to find out, yo, what up, dog? What up, D-O-double-G? What are you doing here? So, what brings you here, Emma?
Back in the US, I was working a case with the international prosecutor from Rayfa. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time, let alone, new stuff.
Yeah, I can't say we've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far.
Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere.
Sounds like this prosecutor is taking a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas.
I wonder. He's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking.
That's our national prosecutor. Is he the one who handled Trucy's case?
Yes, he is. I knew it.
I take it he'll be the prosecutor in this one, too?
Yes, Prosecutor Basmati Rice has already been assigned.
Prosecutor Samani Pukunga! You know him, Abby? Of course. Everyone crying does.
I'd like to think that Emma calls him Basmati just to spite him.
For real. After all the hardship she went through because of this man.
For real.
He's a highly rated individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If he go up against Prosecutor Sadmati, he'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. That's my job, too, as a lawyer. Oh, right. Sorry.
It's like, if Apollo can do it, Phoenix better be able to do it.
Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country.
That's true. He has a, what was it, home field advantage here. Yeah.
This trial shaping to be even more unique cronies than the last one.
Frick. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent.
Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I better give him everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here.
Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmati mentioned something to that effect. Not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can.
Really? Are you sure you're going to get in trouble? Are you sure you're not going to get in trouble for helping the enemy?
He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in the last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can.
Thanks, but don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Samadi sounds pretty strict.
You have no fucking idea. So first things first, let's start with this.
An autopsy report?
Hot off the press,
Hey!
It's the High Priest autopsy report.
Is it updated?
Jesus.
Okay, good.
Nah, it's not here. It hasn't been updated yet. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound in the abdomen. Oh.
Ouch.
The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's what? Warbad dagger.
Warbad dagger.
It's used during the rite, however, the dagger is yet to be found.
Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger.
Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Right, whatever floats your boat.
Wicked. Wicked, dude.
And isn't that Rebel Hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger?
Yep.
Of course, there's going to be a replica, right? Right?
Right?
Would it be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma?
The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure.
Oh, well, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access to it if I'm to mount a viable defense.
Alright then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Samadi and the police later.
Thanks, Emma.
You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step.
Wait, you're not coming with me?
Oh no, I am not climbing up there again. No way.
Is it really that bad? Or if my back can handle it? You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright. Why don't you join me, Albie? That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like me were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Dude.
Because the inner sanctum's off limits for you, huh? Oh well, guess I'll have to face this all by my lonesome.
That'll be weird.
By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home?
The customs of this rite require that they not move from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops.
Wow. Oh, God. I guess this is what they like to live in a deeply religious society, huh?
That is, dedication. God, how would you not be distracted by hunger? And the need for sleep?
They just got, like, they just took in 10,000 calories before they went there and just waited out.
What about the bathroom?
I was just about to make that comment. I was like, but wait.
Wait a second.
Shit, don't question that logic
like,
too
that's
much.
basic human needs. Like, you can't... Whatever.
Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
What do you mean?
Is that what's-her-face up here? I think it is. Yep. It's really high up and really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. Oh, I better get started while I can still feel my fingers.
He's like, the last time I was in cold with spiritual stuff, things went real bad.
Yeah. Who's that? Kind of looks like... Oh, no. Examine. I have to examine her.
I haven't seen her from the back like this.
Hello.
She looks like she's wearing something different.
Excuse me.
Because isn't she normally? Oh no, it's just a cape thing. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing it. It must be because it's just cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a cold outfit. Okay. Ah, it's you. Do you even know where you are, Barbed Head?
Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, Your Benevolence?
I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Kharinism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here.
But I'm not unscrumptious. Whatever that means.
Quiet!
Yep.
You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day.
She's still sore about that trial?
Of course she is.
Well, you know, your insights were wrong. As you know, Your Benevolence, a murder has occurred and I need to investigate.
But we know the killer is one of your own.
In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she's a serious student of spiritual channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened?
All practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige.
Seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression from foreigners.
How'd you switch those?
Oops. As a defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene. I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so...
What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more?
No, I simply want to defend my client.
Which means you have come to forge evidence then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance.
Ouch, that's unfair. What taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway?
My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance?
Yes. No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred.
Oh.
Huh?
I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head.
Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye?
Oh, jeez.
This is the most. What are you doing? So, what's this most wonderful idea of yours?
If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds naturally.
What? You want to follow me around the entire time?
Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood?
She can't do this to me.
What was that, Barbed Head?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Very well then. Let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary.
But please don't rush me.
It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Khura'in.
Ding.
So hurry the fuck up, bitch. What if she actually said that?
That'd be great.
As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. Bears.
The blood of battle?
Bears! The bears! They're everywhere.
If it's that big of a deal, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise.
Head on down. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing.
One more thing. What now?
Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time my insight shall reveal the absolute truth.
Yeah, whatever.
So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer.
I will. Now, can I get on with my investigation?
As long as you know where we stand.
It's on top of a mountain, goddammit. I better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Alright, let's look around. So, number one, we got these lights. Nice lights. It's a lantern. Huh? Yeah, it's still lit.
Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately.
So that's why they're outfitted with the glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only source of light up here that night?
The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force.
I see. Werewolves will say
No
otherwise.
touching!
Okay. I wasn't going to.
No touchy.
No touchy.
No touchy.
Mountains? No. Ooh, I can read that though. This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean.
Phoenix never knows what anything means. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
A prison? Way up there?
It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits.
I'm feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that this prison just makes it worse. Fancy. Okay, so that's a body. I'm gonna look at the picture.
Woo!
What an amazing wall paintings. This is Lady Kira.
Dude, I wonder how long it took to paint.
Too long.
Especially on a, really high wall like that, on a mountain. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Khura'inese. It is a mark of resolve to fight the end. Fight to the end, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning.
You mean tattoos? Oh, I like tattoos, man. Huh, interesting.
Wow, interesting.
Come to think of it, your benevolence is marked on your has marks on your face. So did the high priest.
The high priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Khura'inist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple.
So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? All right. Autopsy report updated. Is that a weapon in her hand?
Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbad, the bird Lady Kira fashioned herself after.
So that dagger is the weapon that took the high priest's life.
If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask.
I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant in this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Bird statue. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Whoa.
Oh, that's the whole crime scene. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna make sure I touched everything.
I was gonna say, that's a lot of blood.
Alright, I was gonna note that this one is the flame's not going on. I noticed that when she first talked about it. This lantern here doesn't have a flame. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. Let's take a closer look when I'm in a better spot.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'll go ahead and investigate. Or do I want to spin first? I will spin. Okay.
Ooh.
What's that? Is a box? Is that a box?
It's a
This rock
rock.
must have fallen from higher up on the mountain.
Is
Whoops.
that a box?
It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go.
Whoa!
Whoa, what an incredible view. It's almost. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that was mine. Oh.
Get down from there this instant.
Right. Sorry. I'll be down. Looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain.
Jesus, Phoenix.
I guess that confirms that the stairs from the plaza of was up here. Okay. What about
God,
this
it was
one?
it's in a game and it still freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on heights either.
I know. And then we'll take a look.
Which is weird because I like roller coasters.
I don't know where this is going. Okay.
Yeah.
Snow melted around the lantern.
Flashbacks. It is.
The lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken.
Damaged? Was this your doing?
I just got here. I didn't even touch it.
And perhaps a falling rock struck it.
Like that one?
I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored.
I'll take a look. You'll see.
You sounded like Apollo.
Yeah. And then all this
with that
snow.
cracking voice and stuff.
There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the Rite.
Come on, you're a 35-year-old man right now.
Yeah.
The day before the Rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost.
Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall.
She's cute when she's not violent.
I know, right? The snow's obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. Still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I just snapped one of this area here just in case. Obviously, there was blood there, so I had to shovel it away. I've seen this before.
Oh,
I
don't bring
know
back
how
that
it works.
heart-wrenching case.
That was particularly interesting here.
Case almost made me freaking cry.
Wrong way. That away. Okay, we got a wall, and we have a wall. Okay, wall. During the Rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. Fancy.
That's inconvenient. The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world.
Oh, so the inner sanctum is like our private bathroom.
Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean.
Okay. This flap in the central acts as a ritual's curtain door, but that's about it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And what was that shrill scream for just now?
It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now I can see all the way down. I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Oh no, I gotta go back down.
No, the cliff is too. Boom!
Alright, this thing, I noticed this. Why is there a
push this
torn
off.
flag here? Huh? Something hanging off the ritual curtain here.
Whoa!
What the? Is it like prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion?
Prayer flags.
I-
Except they're arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen.
How so?
All of these flags have been sewn together.
Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now.
There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Tarust in Me.
That's totally trustworthy.
It seems this piece is from a donation Abbott in Me made at some point.
Weird. I have no idea what that could mean, but obviously they parachuted in. What they did is they made a parachute out of prayer flags.
Oh my god.
And they came from the other mountain and waited for a wind gust to pick them up from the other mountain.
prison. Up the top.
Nah, they had to get up there somehow. I'm thinking they went to the other mountain. They got that parasail ready that they made out of the prayer flags.
Okay,
And they wait for a
is
wind.
this-
They gust over and they drop down and Assassin's Creed style just motherfucking BAM! right in the back with a hidden blade.
Is this a genuine
This
theory?
is not a real theory.
Okay,
no.
good.
This is one of those like midnight fever dream theories that you have every once in a while of what would be amazing to have happen.
Oh God.
Would that not be amazing?
We've only been. What time is it?
It's like 1:30-ish.
We've only been on lockdown for an hour and a half, and you're already coming up with even crazier than usual theory.
I mean, technically we've been on lockdown longer than that, but
well, no, it's statewide.
yeah.
Now.
Let's take a look at this
Yay.
crime scene now. Bird statue with blood splattered all over it.
We're still considered essential employees, so we don't get to
Nope,
stay
we
home.
still have to work.
We don't get to stay safe. Okay, anyway.
Whoa! This is blood.
This is a statue of a war bod, the bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance.
And all this blood is from the high priest, huh?
He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death.
That
May
statue
his
looks a little
soul
bit
rest in
stabby.
peace.
Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There's no way man to be strong enough to deliver such a blow.
It looks like he was just shoved into the statue.
Real, because I mean, it's got enough barbs on its neck anyways.
Neck?
They're like coming at...
That's its, like, stomach, basically.
Well, because I mean, that's like that area between... I don't know how to describe it, man.
Its head is up there.
I know, that's its head and that's its neck.
Yeah.
And this is like where its chest begins, and it's that's where the chest and neck meet. I don't know what you would call that area. But anyways, I'm going to touch the body.
It's...
Wait, oh no, that's the robe. Wait, is this
Yeah,
Lady
the
Kira's
body
robe?
is taken. There's a chalk outline where it was.
It's been a long day for me, I would like to know.
Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is...
And how you feel, but we should leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene.
You imbecile. This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore.
It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing's like this is good after a few hundred years.
Enough. If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. That foul murderer shall not get away with this.
It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. Huh? This robe kind of smells.
How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that?
It smells like salmon. No, I mean it smells like incense.
Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense.
This still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Okay, how about the outline? It's been stained red by the high priest's blood.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
What's that from?
An old legend.
Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunting Lady Kira is the newspaper and the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Alright, I don't think there's much else
This is
going
all
on
very
here.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh!
What is that?
A bloodstained scrap of paper.
Oh.
Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. But it's written in Karenese, so I can't read a lick.
Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be... This is simply impossible to read. Wait!
What is it?
The stamp in the lower right, it's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons.
A rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of a connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Oh boy, another connection. Once the flame is lit, I remember that one.
I know, right? What is happening here?
Oh god. Looks like that's about does it for this area.
Yeah, once the signals is lit up, you know, do your thing. God damn, wow.
Toss the body over. Yeet!
Oh no.
Alright, I think we've touched everything.
Except there's no bridge here, it's just stairs.
No, just a stairway to death. Oops, wrong way.
Literally, there's death happened.
Why can't I touch it from here? It's a statue of a bird. Should take a closer look later. Or now.
Later being
okay.
now.
Whatever, Phoenix. I mean, oh, is it gonna be its eye? Its eye. Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Of course not.
The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there's no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I was always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here.
I imagine Phoenix, his name being Phoenix, he has sympathy towards all birds.
Yeah.
Except the ones that show up every now and then, tweeting away while he's trying to investigate things outdoors.
Oh yeah, but they can't show up in the cold. It's too cold for them birds. They can't show up around here, right? Okay. I think I've touched everything that I can touch. So...
How old is she, anyway?
Wasn't it like 17?
Did we check before?
I'm pretty sure she's 17. 14!
That's
Jesus,
right,
that's
she
even
is a
younger.
kid. I knew it.
I remember she was young. I didn't think she was that young. I thought it was... I don't know why it's 17 we're about 14. Jesus Christ, get the hell out of here,
Well,
little kid.
Trucy's 17.
True. I guess we'll talk to her a little bit.
She is a brat.
Could you tell me about this place, Your Benevolence?
I have nothing to say to you, lawyer.
Is it because you don't actually know how much about it?
She blushed. Oh, you ill-mannered. I am the crown princess of Khura'in. There's nothing I do not know. Nana.
Where'd you come from? What the hell? Whoa, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating.
Silence, barbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion.
What is she, her pocket internet?
This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle.
I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation.
Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite.
Who normally controls the access to this place?
The High Priest and his family are responsible for that.
A High Priest and his family, huh? The High Priest family.
Ironic how he's dead.
Yeah. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family?
Abadani lived with his wife and his disciple Acolyte Pure Zealot. A young man and the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border.
Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira?
Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in as she sought a chance to slay the High Priest.
No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Mai to stand in.
Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications.
I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priestess' wife then?
Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me.
Ding.
Dumbass.
Ow.
Watch your mouth, missy! For those descended of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? There's probably a talk with the High Priest's wife and as Acolyte Zealot later, too. And let's talk about you, little brat.
You?
So...
Lady Kira is the
Oh yeah.
warrior chick.
Never mind. Back that up. Let's talk about Lady Kira then. So can you tell me more about this Lady Kira?
Wow, you are tired. As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable.
Ow. Whatever happened to you need to but ask.
Nana!
Bye. Love you.
Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger.
A dagger? Well, this became relevant fast.
The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did.
Okay, but who is she fighting against?
Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk.
Dirk. So Lady Kira played on a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery?
Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbod. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Khura'in.
I see. What about the recent rebel hunter Lady Kira? Who do you think she is?
I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot.
So even Princess Rayfa doesn't know the true identity of Rebel Hunter, huh?
Yeah, Princess Rayfa is her name.
Yeah, I'll pretend I keep remembering that stuff. That about does that for the inner sanctum. Huh. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let him know I'm done. After all, she is the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. And I'll go ahead and do that next time.
Ooh!
Time to keep this train on a rolling.
We're being guided by a very young princess who wants us dead.
It's not the first time we had young girls direct us on how to do our job.
Yeah.